This band? I like this band. I wrote it down so I don't forget who they are. Oh, I remember. Fucking Slay! We're back, Metal Horror Madness. I found some thrashers from down in West Virginia. Not east, not north, west where the real people are. The real people are down there, and they're down there partying and having fun. They're rowdy, and I like rowdy. You guys know that. They love the metal moms like me. They love the metal wives like me. The metal girlfriends. We don't discriminate. We don't discriminate. I love watching their videos. They act as crazy as me. They're acting like lunatics. They're in shopping carts. They're jumping off things. They're in wacky, zany costumes. I love wacky. I love wacky. And they're putting out some sick music, and they're a band on the rise. And if you don't know them, you better know them, because their truck will run all over you. Run all over you. I would like everybody to meet the mighty TruckStop Band.
Woo!
Hey.
How we doing tonight?
We're fucking good. How are you, brother?
Doing good.
Doing good as well. I'm excited to have you. Glad we could finally connect. You guys were on my mind right away when I started this thing a few months ago, and I was like, let me reach out. I love your guys' whole vibe. I love the music. I love the feel. I love having fun. How do you guys have so much fun doing the music when so many of the bands don't, right? They take it so seriously.
I don't know. I've been a dumbass my entire life, so you just fucking go with it. You wake up, who gives a shit what people think? Do what you want to do, have a good fucking time, and keep going, you know?
I mean, first off, we're fans, and if you go to a show, you're gonna have a good time. And playing a show, you should have a good time, or you shouldn't do it. I mean, granted, there are bad days, but hell, we're out there. Once you get on that stage, it's fucking go time. It's a good time.
I agree 1,000,000%. Sorry, I'm cutting you off here. Sometimes you go, Madman, calm down. Take your meds, Madman. Please.
He's the new guy. You gotta.
Come on, new guy. Let's go. You want to hang out with the veterans here? You got to keep up with us. We move fast.
I know.
Crank it up, Dylan.
I'm Dylan. I'm the new guy. I'm the other guitar player.
Sick.
But just to add what these guys were saying, I just think, it's all about having fun, just creating cool music and connecting with fans. And, like Jerry said, I mean, if you're not having a good time, you can't take it too serious.
Oh yeah.
It's so
if you take
true.
yourself too serious, you're never gonna have any fucking fun,
Dude, and they do. Unfortunately, I'm sure, as you know, some people in the scene take it so seriously. They let their egos get the best of them. Everything has to be perfect. They got to look perfect. Everyone's got to be a certain way. I'm like you guys. I like to have fun. Same way I get on stage. I go on stage to announce a band. It should be a normal announcement. I can't help myself. I'm talking about banging the metal moms in 2 seconds. I'm screaming fucking Slayers. I'm twerking. I'm showing the ladies my moves. I can't help myself. My only problem is there's 3 of you right here. There's only 1 of me.
Yeah.
I can't service so many in one night.
Yeah.
You do the service, whatever works, brother.
That's all we could do. I want to know, how did this band get started? That's the first thing I need to know.
Let me take that one.
You can take that one, Gary.
2020 hit. We didn't have shit to do besides stay home, obviously.
COVID got us.
Yep.
Wrote an album in that year, and then the following year we recorded it. And then the following year we released it and started playing shows. But yeah, I had a bunch of riffs lying around. I taught this guy how to play bass during that time.
Sick.
It was a good time.
And we found our drummer in October of 2020. He already knew most of the songs, which was nice.
He was just across the river, so yeah.
Nice.
And our singer
is my nephew, so
he was
really?
He was already interested in playing guitar, and we're like, he sang one day at practice, and we're like, oh, okay, you're the singer now. And
Sick.
This guy had been coming to shows forever.
Nice.
He was at like our 19th show, which was our album release show. I do know that. And he finally joined up last year.
He filled in on bass for me a couple shows too. So,
and we're over 115 shows.
I was gonna say, knew you were over 100. It's 115 now. Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So crazy.
Yeah, we dropped our album in 2022, and we've been writing and recording, and it's like watching behind music. You know? it's exactly how that is sometimes. Like you
Yep.
just go to it and it's experiences, you know.
It was the House of Horrors, and it became the House of Horrors.
Yeah,
You see the
horrors.
and Poison documentary. But
Dude,
yeah,
so
that's how it all started.
I love it too because that's where Metal Horror Madman got created, right? I'm sitting here I'm going stir crazy. I'm stuck in the house. I can't go anywhere. There's no shows. I can't go buy my vinyl. And a guy like me, I get really stir crazy. I have some problems where I got to be out with people. I got to be social. I was literally losing my mind, going down some dark paths.
You got to be loud.
I gotta be loud, but I started on here soft. Believe it or not, my early stuff, it's just didn't have the confidence yet, right? I'm on the video, I'm trying to do things. It all started when I did a metal video, and I whispered thrash. And then I was like, oh, people seem to like this, so I got louder. And I'm like, then there's this band over here.
Fucking Slayer!
Fucking Slayer! The best of the best, the thrashiest of the thrash. And it started giving me motivation. And when I joined TikTok and I joined Insta, people were coming at Slayer at that point. There was a dark place for Slayer, right? Oh, the fans are too old. They're too loud. That's how I was born. I'm like, too loud? I'll show you what fucking loud is. Too old? Metalheads don't die. We multiply. I'll be the loudest fucking guy in the venue. I'll party as hard as anybody. And that's the way metalheads should be. And it's awesome to hear you guys who took that time and just really did some, because so many people, I have some relatives, they've got addictions now they can't beat. Stuff happened to them during that time. They didn't use it for quality time. They embraced that negative. So I really appreciate hearing that story. And when you talk about having 115 shows under your belt, that's super impressive. That's mad respect. What's been your favorite venue? What's been your favorite show? What do you like better? And I'm sure they're all great, but you got to have a preference, right?
You want to take it?
I mean, for me, my favorite show was probably, we got the chance to open up for a hero of ours, Ace Frehley.
Damn, I was
And
gonna say that. Dang.
That was in Morgantown, West Virginia last summer, and it was at a outside amphitheater, and that was just fucking crazy.
Sick.
The Spaceman, I mean,
It was wild to get that call to do that show because we typically play a venue there called 123, which we love, and it holds a couple hundred people, and we're literally setting up a place that holds 6,000, and it's
Crazy.
like, what do you like? That's just insane, like
Wild.
and yeah. You got one,
Yeah.
Dylan.
I think did I puke that show?
I don't.
Dylan, we call him Refund because he's puking every show. But you know what? It's a fucking puking rally.
It's what you got to do.
Then he gets up there and kicks ass.
Also, to go along with this Ace Frehley, I have a bone to pick with this guy right here.
Oh,
Me and my singer Nash are the only ones to talk to Ace Frehley right there where we're setting up. Everyone else could have.
Yeah.
But I go over, I got a kid. There was a drummer there who was 5. I got him an autograph. I got myself some autographs. And we were having band members take footage of all this. And as we're going to fist bump Ace, somebody cuts the camera off.
Listen,
Oh.
I can't be held
What are
responsible.
you doing?
I can't be held responsible for what's going
This
on.
did not meet. And I was like, never do that again.
Hey,
it's
I'm not a professional
hey,
videographer.
it's how we learn, okay? Because I could tell you, even the Mighty Madman does some stupid shit, okay? I met Pepper
Yeah.
Keenan one time before the Madman was born. This was pre-Madman. So this is pre-regular guy. I'm out there. I met him at a casino. They showed up Corrosion of Conformity. It was supposed to be POD. They couldn't make it. That made me very happy. So then Corrosion of Conformity made it. And I'm watching. I see the sound check. They're playing in this place called the Wolf's Den, Mohegan Sun. And I'm watching. I'm the only guy standing there. I'm in an Iron Maiden shirt. And they keep looking at me because they're like, who's this fucking weirdo probably? What's he going to fucking do to us? And I'm like, this is pre-Madman. I was somewhat under control. I'm waiting for them. I'm hovering. They play Albatross. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, I can't believe this. So sick. I'm waiting. I'm like, I know he's going to come out. I got hair on here. It's not from the Metal Moms. They usually shave. I'm sitting there. I'm waiting for this guy. And I'm waiting. Pepper Keenan comes out. I do the tooliest, douchiest thing ever. I'm like, are you Pepper Keenan? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, I take out my hand. I'm like, your music's really good. He's like, thanks. And I'm like, I don't mean to bother you. And he's like, oh, no bother. And I was like, okay, bye. That was the interaction. To this day.
Hey, you did what needed to be done. You got your point across.
It's a classic.
You knew who he was. You
Yeah.
asked him his name, and then you were polite. That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, now it's a little different, especially when people meet me. Because when they meet me, we will cross paths. You guys will see this. It's a worldwide phenomenon. I can't help myself. Look at me. Look how I am. Look how I talk. Look how I look. I'll go out in some of these venues. I walk every 5 feet. Is that you, madman? Fucking Slayer! I don't know how to shake hands now and stay quiet. I find people sometimes at a McDonald's or Walmart. Is that you? It's a trigger now. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I can't help it. And just like you guys were talking about kind of earlier, playing more things, doing more things, things get better with practice. That won't happen again when you meet somebody. It just takes more reps, right? I had to just keep on doing it. And I think that's the problem with a lot of bands and social media influencers that come out. They want to get everything perfect the first thing. I even had some people helping with the podcast. Yeah, you guys sucked. You all bailed on me. I got to do it myself now because they didn't want to put in the commitment. They're waiting for an overnight sensation thing. I'm like, one platform at a time. We conquered TikTok. We conquered Insta. Now it's YouTube. You got to build everything from scratch. It's just the way this shit works. You got to catch the algorithms, but you got to put in the work. What keeps you guys going where, like you said, there's good and bad, right? You have a great show. You're psyched. Maybe the next one doesn't go so good. How do you stay motivated? What can you tell bands that go, I'm calling it quits. It was a bad show. I can't take this.
For me in the band, I don't know. I do most of the booking, so they'll let me know like if it was a good time or a bad time. But I think most of the shows are good. But like I've gotten us on stage with people that have just blown my fucking mind. And we'll do anything from like your kid's birthday to your backyard to an amphitheater to playing with Wyatt Riot, like Rudy Sarzo, like George Lynch from Dawkins, like just shows Death Angel, Metal Church, like
we're playing with Slaughter here in a couple months, like
DRI, like
one of my favorites.
It's been insane, but like I think we've had so many weird positive ups that there really hasn't been a down in my opinion. Just like, you know, a show will be whatever, but
I'd say we've had a couple shows where the sound is really bad, but you know that's going to happen.
That's every band ever.
Yeah, and if the worst thing you've got going is a bad sound every now and then, I think things are going to go pretty well.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
I think for me, for a favorite show to throw back along with this, the Quiet Riot show was cool just because we got to meet Rudy.
Yeah.
We got to meet Johnny Kelly from Typo.
Yeah.
We got to meet the singer Jizzy Pearl.
Love Hate.
From Love Hate. All in like one. And Alex Grossi, who's been in Quiet Riot since like 2000.
Sick.
That was cool. And then we've played some local shows where we've headlined. And, you know, we're looking at a full room, you know, of our fans. And it just blows my mind. It's just the coolest feeling to be like, hey, we're going to have a beer with you before the show. We're going to have a beer with you after the show. Anything you want an autograph, you want pictures, you just want to bullshit. You
so sick.
Want to help carry gear, you want the set list, you want guitar picks, whatever. Like, we'll do it, and it's fun. And I think our fans really keep us going just because I'm such a fan. This guy's a fan. So is this guy. And
sick.
We're fans. So it's just, it's like if you woke up one day and you're like, I just don't like music anymore. And it's like when you play in a band, you just, I mean, the travel's rough, but everyone, I mean, even if you're in a jet, that's still rough, you know, but it's just the fans keep it going, and it's a fucking blast, man.
Yeah. I want to add on to that real quick and just say,
even as a new guy, you can add on, so it's cool. Just fucking
Thank
go
you.
in.
I would like to add on. I don't know. It's just like anything else, man. It's like, you know, if you're on a sports team or something, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, or whatever, you know. And it's same thing with being in a band.
They lose a lot.
Same thing with being in a band or doing any sort of creative project. Like, you know, sometimes you're gonna have huge ups, and then it's gonna come crashing down, and then it's up again. It's always a roller coaster, and I think just as long as you and whoever you're collaborating with is enjoying the process. Because, like, to me personally, the process and kind of just the journey of it all is like the most exciting part. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
being in a band, at least in my opinion, it's not like, to me, it's not like, all right, we're gonna do this, this, and this for X amount of years, and then this is gonna happen, and that's it. It's kind of just, I love music, I love playing guitar, I love hanging out with my boys and meeting people and blah blah blah, and it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
So you guys,
we had maybe the weirdest coincidence with this guy.
nice.
He'll come over and he knows some old school stuff.
Yep.
And but I have like some different stuff in my CD collection or whatever. And what's the weirdest coincidence? Because I was like, just pick out something that you never heard of, you think looks cool.
Yeah.
And he grabs a Slaughter CD, the Wild Ride album.
Love that album.
And he's like, can we throw this in? And I'm like, yeah. The next day, we got booked open with Slaughter.
yeah.
I love that story because I'm one of those people that believe in universe things and like little things happen that just make no sense. And the thing that I believe more than anything, though, is what all three of you said. I asked for, like, you know, how do you keep going to bad experiences? You guys keep everything positive, just like me. And that's the way you have to be with this. Because same thing. I've been at a club announcing a band with 20 people. I've been in a Palladium with 500-600 people doing it. I had a great time either way. And just like you, I'll talk to anybody that wants to talk with me, take pictures. The only time I've had things, and I always apologize to everybody, some of the bigger festivals or something, I've had some things where it just gets too much, and I'm just like, I got to just keep going. You know, I got to just fucking go and go. And it's no disrespect. It's catch me later. Like, I'll spend all the time with you, but it can be a lot.
Yeah.
So the other things, I love Slaughter. I saw Slaughter open for Ace Frehley last year at the Mohegan Sun. And Slaughter's one of my favorite bands from that era. And I know they were big, but if they came out a little bit earlier, they would have been even bigger. They would have been, like, right, so fucking massive. And Ace is my favorite Kiss member. I have all his solo stuff, Ace Frehley's Comet, everything on vinyl. I love him. I've seen him with Alice Cooper, my hero. I have seen Ace so many times, and I can't imagine that rush you got being on that stage.
It was insane. Like, you almost can't describe it, but you know.
And Ace was late to the show.
That's Ace,
yeah. In true rock star fashion.
Yeah.
We thought he had a police escort. No, they had to run like every red light in Morgantown.
Yeah.
Which is like just a no-no. And there was like 8 cop cars behind him.
Wow.
And until they found out it was Ace Frehley, they were like pissed, but I guess it was cool.
He
showed up and he was just like, you know what? I was having fun.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Right.
Oh, he's had a wild ride, right? He's had his ups and downs, and it's great to just see him out there still touring all these years later.
Right.
Rock Soldiers from Frehley's Comet is my favorite. I fucking love that song.
That was so great to hear
The
live.
music video is insanely cool.
so cool. The story behind the album with Eddie Trunk and Megaforce, I believe, and all this shit. It's just like a great fucking thing. And I'm just so glad that he was able to rebound over the years. He's always stayed relevant somehow, right? He's just a cool fucking guy with the ups, with the downs. And that is so sick. So sick to hear you guys to get that opportunity. And just showing by that hard work, those things do come. And more things will keep coming with that hard work. And now definitely it sounds like I heard some influences. All three of you, give me your 3 biggest influences in metal.
Wow.
Metal or rock? I'll expand it.
Go ahead.
You take it, but you can't take mine.
Well, for me, Guns N' Roses is my end all be all. I play bass, so Duff McKagan is unbelievable. And Jerry always compares me to, and I love it, Ian Hill on Priest.
Yeah.
Because I don't necessarily move around a whole lot on stage.
Yeah.
And Ian Hill, he just played on himself and did what he had to do. No hate there. Love Priest.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Michael Anthony. You
Dude.
can't
Unstoppable.
ignore Michael.
Yeah.
So,
Sick.
So you went GNR, Priest, Van Halen.
that's correct.
And you go the Hagar. You lean more to Hagar than you do Roth.
No, they're two totally different bands. But I never got to see Roth live, but I've seen Hagar with Michael Anthony, and that was one of the best shows I've ever seen in
And
my life.
it probably is now though, the Madman's entry into music was fucking like 86, 87. I was 9 or 10 years old. My cousin would come over. We'd play fucking Atari. We'd play this fucking
Hell yeah.
spider fucking game, and we'd fight over high scores. And he came over with fucking David Lee Roth, fucking Eat 'Em and Smile. And that album
Nice.
changed my life. I got so deep into Van Halen, Roth, and this, I agree, it's two separate bands. I don't want to
is.
badmouth the Hagar stuff. It's just not my band. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking, yeah, I got 2 copies of that on fucking vinyl. I got it on CD. Oh, those videos, as you could imagine, a kid of the 80s, I would wait for MTV to play those videos over and fucking over.
yeah.
They are the funnest things. But Roth, I'm bringing this up because I'm a fucking Roth guy. No, and I know people that don't like him and don't like his voice, and I get it. But I'm a fucking super Roth guy. I love Skyscraper. I love fucking A Little Ain't Enough. I go everything Roth. I was lucky enough when they had to come back. People will ask me, what's your favorite show of all time? And they assume it's Slayer immediately or it's something heavier. Not at all. They'll say, is it Alice Cooper? I've seen him 35 times. I cry every time I see him. I get very emotional when I see him because that was the second cassette I ever got, was Alice Cooper's greatest hits from the 70s. But I
Nice.
got to see fucking Roth with Van Halen during the comeback tour. And it was the most, all right, I'm a degenerate piece of shit. I think that goes without saying. I'm at the casino.
That's all right.
I'm at the casino with the girl. I'm supposed to just fucking not do it. And I don't know what she's doing. I sneak over to the horse parlor. I was a degenerate horse player. I lose $500 in like a fucking hour. At the time, I don't have $500 to lose. I got to call people after. I got to call other girls. It's a disgusting act at the time. We keep the past in the past. But I'm going, fuck, I'm down 500. I'm pissed off. I'm not drinking because I got to drive. It's like an hour and a half fucking drive. I'm like, fuck my life. We get in there. There's no opener. They open with Unchained. All my problems went away. I lost my, he comes out and he's like, I'm back. You miss me?
Hell yeah.
And we like lost our shit. And when I was on stage announcing a band, I was announcing 2 bands the same night. So when I came out the second time, I just ripped that off. I'm like, I'm back. And it got a great fucking pop. I had a guy come running in after Unchained ends, and he's like, What'd I miss? This guy's like drunk over his ass. I'm like, this is what they fucking opened with. And the guy had a meltdown. And I was just like, I've always been outspoken. I'm like, you get what you get. You fucking show up here early. Fucking Roth, Van Halen. And we start talking, and it's like, this ain't going to last long. We know that. This is not going to last long with Roth's fucking ego.
Yeah.
And now we found out Eddie Van Halen's fucking ego as well was pretty shitty, right? A lot of dynamics going on there. And life-changing. I've never got that excited. Like, I can't explain thinking the guy that got me into metal that I thought I'd never see with the band that I became, started worshiping. And it happened. So I just had to share that story, and I appreciated the way you separated the bands because it is.
Absolutely.
It's 2 different bands. It is.
Yeah.
It is night and
It's
day.
it's like Dave said in the mid-'90s. Sammy throws a party. Hey, I am the party.
It's true.
Ooh.
And I do
It
love
is.
the one I love with Hagar is Fuck. That's a great album with Pound Cake and everything. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I like aggression and I like fucking. Hence the metal moms, metal wives, metal girlfriends. We don't discriminate. But please, we got your top 3. We'll go next.
Jerry.
I'll get the main one right out the gate. It's Metallica. I'm a Hetfield Hammett guy.
Yeah.
Love Cliff, love Lars. I defend Lars like no other.
Nice.
Always have, always will. Just because they started a genre. I know a lot of people say they didn't, but if you listen to bands like Death Angel,
Yep.
Slayer, all these bands, it's like Kill 'Em All kind of like, what's that?
Definitely.
Fuel in the fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Iron Maiden, you had Killers. You had your British Steels. You didn't really have
British Steel.
I mean, some Motorheads,
Banger.
but like you didn't have that like heavy, fast. And that I don't know, that band is always just everything they've done's been like either a fuck you to the elitists or a fuck you to some of the fans. Like they've always just done whatever they wanted to.
Yep.
And I love that. I love that they just kind of did whatever they wanted to at the time. And they didn't want to be, typecast as just a thrash band or just a this band. And, and like even the Black Album gets hated on so much.
Love
And
that album.
The songwriting
I
is
love that album.
brilliant. Recordings.
Yep.
And that tour, I mean, if you think about it, you're getting an arena tour from, I don't know, 87% of the set is thrash.
Right.
I mean, you're getting 6, 7 songs from the Black Album tops, and the rest of it's, Kill Through Justice. And it's incredible,
It's so good. And just real quick is I just saw them at Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts, and two things you caught me with. One is every time I've seen them, and I saw them during the Reload era when they lighten their music, they change their sound, they really didn't want to be a metal thing. But when you'd see them live, I saw them at the Tampa Bay Ice Palace, they fucking slayed it. It was even the songs from Load sounded so fucking heavy, and 2x4 and shit live was like crazy.
Hell yeah.
And, right, and that's where I'm sitting there going like, that's why I got the tattoo. I'm like, that band forever. That band is cemented to me. I don't want to hear it. And I don't like all their stuff, right? This stuff, the sounds change like any band, and I'm not. But I go to see them. They come out live. I never have to worry. And what caught me, what you said is, James comes out, and they're playing like Creeping Death. The place is fucking losing it. He next comes out and he goes, "Yeah, we're gonna play something from 72 Seasons," and it's crickets. I mean crickets. He goes, "You guys like that album?" Fucking crickets. So he goes, it's all right. We're going to play it anyway. And I had so much respect for him. A lesser musician, someone that didn't have that confidence, would have just been like, they would have made a joke, right? And let's go into something else. Fucking played the song. And now I wasn't hot at when I first heard the album. I hear it live. I was like, this is fucking sick. This is amazing. Like, I got to get to know these songs when they play them again when they come out. And that's why I love that band and respect that band. And that's why I love live music. So I love hearing that pick for sure.
Absolutely.
Metallica.
Yeah. It seems like whenever I saw them last, the songs I wanted them to play that they did play, I don't know, like Harvester's the top. It seemed like Lux Eterna and the newer stuff, even Hardwired, they did Hardwired, just the title track. I was like really into that a little bit more than some of the ones I'd heard previously, because I've seen them 7 times, and I didn't expect that. Like, it was kind of a weird, I like how they open and they kind of butter you up to what song they're going to do. And then it's always like a weird opening kind of thing, and then it comes, and I just like how they set that up. Sometimes it'll be the song you think, and sometimes not, and I love that.
So much fun.
A second band, I don't know. I'm going to have to go Overkill.
Hell
yeah.
I've seen them 2 times, maybe 3.
Yep.
And I've seen them 3 times. And I mean, I own from Feel the Fire to Scorched. I own like everything. I cracked it all down on disc.
Yep.
Is disc our thing?
Is that our thing?
Is that our thing? And the bus tour, if you haven't seen that with Overkill, it's fucking epic. It's on YouTube. But man, I just love all the eras of Overkill.
So
I don't know, like if I like a band, I'm gonna like try and find every album and check out every track because I'm a problem.
No, that's the way you're supposed to be. And that's a band I stuck with. Like, my favorite album is Horoscope from them. But I was big into the 90s. I was big into like Necroshine when they were on CMC Records. Like, there was an era. You got it. That's a tough one to find. And it's a band being from that era, just watching all those bands not be able to get signed to major labels anymore, not playing big tours. There, Iron Maiden's playing 500 seats. Like, the whole fucking scene just died. And that band kept putting out quality products. Like, they were adapting to the newer sound, but paying homage to the older. So that's another sick
D.D.
pick.
Verdi's a fucking monster.
So fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, just everything and I hear a lot of people, I read comments and it makes me sick. So like, I hear Black is not good. They slowed down. I'm like, it's a Black Sabbath thing. Like, are you an idiot? Like, you not hear the title of it? Like,
I love that. I bought that album. I was like 14 years old. I thought that was a fucking banger. I thought that Exodus, Force of Habit, all these fucking albums, everybody was like just disowning. I'm like, Testament to Ritual. All this great shit was coming out. And everyone was like, it's not as heavy. I'm like, it's not supposed to be. Bands progress. So, yeah, that's sick.
Ritual was my introduction to Testament.
Nice.
And it's like, their Black album, like tempo-wise,
it is. Yep.
It's like their Countdown by Megadeth. Like, those are all solid, heavy records. It's just good shit. Let's see, a third pick. I probably have a lot of these records. It's probably going to have to be Gwar.
Nice.
Just because I met him. I'm friends with him. I'm glad to say that I am. And I don't know, everything from Hello through like the newest album is just fucking great. Like I don't know. I like all the twists and turns. Like
So
I
many.
can make you a mix CD or playlist or whatever you want to call it, and put like 25 of like the most different songs you've ever heard in your life, and they're all going to be fucking different and crazy. Like
Plus, with Guar, I mean, we lost Brocky, and they've continued just as good, if not better,
Yeah.
than they were. Like they're killing it.
Oh,
also Exodus, Force of Habit, A Good Day to Die.
yeah.
That's a top 3. That song,
So
a little
good.
bit of grunge there, but
Yeah.
like the Gary Holt back and forth lead on that is just fucking phenomenal. I love the video. I'm glad they did a video for that.
So
But, yeah,
fucking
Guar-
crazy.
Yeah, with Guar, it's just one of those things where like people don't get it, and if they did, it would just change their whole outlook on music. It's so fucking
It's a lot like with Kiss, right? Where they just look at the stage show and they dismiss everything else. And I'm a big War fan as well. Ragnarok, bought it the day it fucking came out. Love that fucking album. This Toilet Earth, America Must Be Destroyed. These are all fucking bangers. One of my favorite songs is, though, Penguin Attack. I fucking love Penguin Attack. I just think it's a fucking sick song, a banger. And I have a lot of fucking fun with that band. And I'm going to be, I'm seeing it at one of the festivals this year. I'm pretty fucking psyched. I don't know if it's, maybe Milwaukee Metal Fest, I think. And it's just going to be fucking, I can't fucking wait. That band is so much more than the stage show and the visuals. There is so much complexity, like you said. They could play slow songs, doom songs, thrash songs, death metal songs. You guys are hitting, so far, you two are hitting, I hope the fucking new guy doesn't fuck this up. You know, the fucking new guy, because they're hitting all the bands I fucking love. And even back to when you talked about to Van Halen, right, with the two singers, I'm actually a really big Hagar solo fan. Hagar solo shit I fucking love. I think the guy's extremely talented, followed his whole career. And everything you guys talked about, what I love too is you're doing the deeper dives. You talk to so many people and they'll just mention the albums everybody knows. And I'm like you, I want to go back and find those albums that were underappreciated. And my favorite thing about it is it's like a new album now. It's like I discovered all this new music, and I loved it back in the day, but also just time goes by and nobody's listening to it, right? And you have to like go back because everyone's like, you listen to X, Y, and Z, everything that they've done, the big stuff, and those bands.
I'm a big Megadeth fan.
Yeah,
and my favorite Megadeth album is Cryptic Writings. And
great
everybody
fucking album.
shits that album is incredible, but to each their own, I guess. But
great album. Bought that when it first came out as well.
yeah, it's fantastic.
Come on, new guy, finish that fucking drink. What are we doing here? I need you 3.
All right, listen,
don't let me down, Dylan.
I want to preface this by saying my taste is slightly different. It's in the same ballpark.
Hey,
but slightly different.
you be you. We don't apologize to you. Hey, Madman, these are my fucking 3. That's it.
He gets to learn about, like, I get to show him things for the first time.
Sick.
And I'm just like, this would be so fucking cool. Like, not to not know it isn't cool, but like to be like, this is like this. Here you go. Try this out, you know. But go ahead.
All right. So 3 influences for me, just as a musician and as a writer. Number 1, Alice in Chains. I fucking love Alice in Chains. Jerry Cantrell.
Yeah.
He is incredible, incredible guitarist. He writes I love just like the emotion that he writes with. I love like the dark, deep sounding stuff. I've just always been attracted to things like that.
Yep.
And I think he absolutely nails it. He's also great at vocals. His solo shit is awesome. And obviously Lane was, a fantastic vocalist.
So
his
good.
harmonies are I'm a sucker for harmony.
That's my favorite grunge band, but I consider them a grunge metal band because back then, when they were coming up, right, they were playing with fucking Slayer and Megadeth and all this shit. And so and Cryptic Writings, by the way, Vortex and She-Wolf. I love those fucking songs. I love Use the Man.
I cover She-Wolf. It's so good.
So good.
That end run on She-Wolf is so fucking good.
So fucking good.
God.
So sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alice in Chains, I fucking Dirt is one of my probably top 10 albums of all time. So dark. So heavy. When Lane died, there's only a handful of celebrities or musicians that really have bothered me. That one bothered me because I saw what he looked like on his way out, and I got sad to think we'd have another fucking 10 albums from them with him.
Yeah.
And it's one of those bands I love so much with him as the singer. No disrespect to the new line. There it is. That's the fucking best of the best.
value.
And it's a best value. I sit in my angry chair and I listen to it sometimes. It's such a
Hell yeah,
fucking
you
great
go.
band. So good. And I can't accept them without Lane, though. It's one of those things no disrespect to the people that love him. And Jerry, I love Jerry, even some of his solo stuff. That song "I'll Cut You In" was fucking great back in the 90s. He's got,
Yes.
all right, so good. See, I'm talking to my people here. Worried about having
You're right.
stuff to
I
talk
should
about. I
have
think
been
I could
right.
talk to you guys for 5 fucking hours. Great pick.
All
So
right,
Alice in Chains, so sick.
Yeah, Alice in Chains, number 1. Number 2, maybe a little controversial, whatever, but I'm a big Pantera fan personally.
Nothing controversial here.
My first concert.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I just, that's fucking sick.
Damn right.
I think Dimebag just writes like some of the craziest shit. His tone is insane. I love those kind of riffs. I aspire to write. Basically, I aspire to kind of write a mixture of like whatever Dime would write, mixed with something that Jerry would write, and like kind of fuse it together and make it its own thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's
then,
it's only controversial, right? Because some of the stuff with Phil and all this shit, right? But like,
Right.
not making light of any of that. But that band should always be cemented as that's Black Sabbath of their era. During the '90s, when all these fucking bands I was talking about, I mean, they couldn't sell a club. You read Scott Ian's autobiography. I lived it during those times when Volume 8 came out. Couldn't get a record deal. Couldn't. Anthrax story is like such a comeback for me, and I'm so glad that fucking all happened too. But you sit here and you look at like Pantera, and I'm like, during the '90s, it was that Metallica decided to get more into rock in that scene. No disrespect to them either. That's where the money was. They knew what they were doing. They were selling stadiums out. As far as pure brutal metal, it was Pantera, and that's it. They were selling out. I saw them Nassau Coliseum, 1994. Metal was dead. I mean, fucking dead. Typo Negative opening. 17.
hell
I
yeah.
can't fucking explain how good that show. And that album, Far Beyond, was number 1 in the country. Number 1.
yeah,
When
my favorite
MTV wouldn't play shit as far as metal went anymore. It was dead. No one cared. Everybody had a fucking flannel except this fucking guy. We don't like trends. The trend is dead, like Phil said on the Great Southern Trend Kill. So that is a super, super pick. And that band is on the Rushmore of heavy metal. I mean, if that band wasn't around in the 90s, I don't know if it would have came back with the death metal and all that shit either. They were the ones just coming at Vulgar Display. They were putting on they were a menacing band. Phil was a scary guy back then. He was not a guy you wanted to cross paths with. And they were fucking playing brutal music. And that goes number 1. And the Great Southern Trend Kill, they put out a heavier album. Every other band would have lightened up. And they just punched it in the face and go, this is who we are. And I love that pick for sure.
Do you like Down?
Big Down fan. I bought the first Down album, NOLA, also when it came out. I'm telling my memory stories, everybody. Look at me, how cool I am. Remember when? Remember when the fucking Super Nintendo came out? What riveting content.
You got one more.
Yeah. So last one's slightly different than the first two. I grew up I grew up a big nu metal kid, early 2000s, and I really liked. It's kind of a tie, really, between early Linkin Park, like first 2 records, Linkin Park, and Limp Bizkit. I mean, first 3 albums from Limp Bizkit. Like, again, I'm also kind of speaking more like influenced by the guitarist of the band, just because when I listen to music, that's like the first thing that my ears go to personally.
Yep.
And Wes Borland from Bizkit is just undeniably, he's just innovative. He's creative, not even just in Bizkit, but he's got all these side projects and stuff. Like,
he had a side project called Duke Lion. And if you've never checked out Duke Lion, check it out. It's insane.
Sick.
It's just madness.
Yeah. I mean, the dude's crazy. He's an artist too.
Yeah.
Like, he makes like really cool looking art and stuff. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's inspiring.
Hey, it's
cool.
you know what? Because I have a lot of fun with them. Linkin Park just never, it wasn't for me, right? And just like there'll be bands I like that aren't for you, and you never have to explain yourself. This is something I really try and tell everybody. We all have our preferences, and it's all great. Nu metal is just as important as fucking death and If new metal doesn't come out either, we talked about Pantera saving it. If new metal doesn't come out, metal may be dead forever. It still put it in the spotlight. A lot of those bands would talk about Slayers and Sabbaths and all these influences they had. And there's great bands, and I really do enjoy new metal. I enjoy Static X a lot. I just saw Slipknot. It was fucking crazy. I started screaming fucking Slipknots instead of fucking Slayers. They're like, this guy's up. What the fuck is this guy doing? He's jumping around. He's throwing people. I like that whole scene because it's fun. If something's fun, right? I told you guys before this even started, I was listening to some Duran Duran. I'll wear that like a fucking badge right here. Hungry Like a Wolf. I'll do videos knowing if I would use a more metal song, it'll get a lot more views. But I like Hungry Like the Wolf, so I put that in the fucking video, right? Because that song fucking amps me up. Great song. Yeah. And we make anything metal, I try and tell metalheads. Britney fucking Spears is metal to me. And I could probably bang her pretty easy now because she's all over the fucking place. I've been waiting her out all these years. But everything matters when it comes to metal.
Now too, so.
Yeah. This is my time to shine. I'm not afraid to. Here's the problem with everybody else. Okay, the problem with the world is everybody's a scumbag, but they're not proud of it. I go to a fucking venue or a festival. Guys, I'm here to fuck. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm going to fuck shit up also. It's going to be a good time. And if you're going to cut me off from one bar, I'll just go to the other. Not a big fucking deal. No problem here.
Oh, yeah.
9 great choices. 9 great choices. Now, when you guys are writing, do you listen to some of these albums for inspiration, or do you just go, we sit in a room, we fucking just start, laying shit out?
I'd say it's kind of a mix of both, really.
There's always music going, so I mean, 24/7.
Nice.
You've got stuff coming in. So
I mean, whenever I write, I typically don't listen to stuff. Like we have a song called Space Fiends, and the bridge and everything, it's like double picking and like a kind of like an Anthrax kind of pull off down chug.
Sick.
And then I just kind of made 3 runs of different versions of chords, just placed differently.
Yep.
Like held out, chugged, and I probably had like 8 or 9 beers that night, and I was just like, record this. Like, this is gonna be
sick.
Like it always hits me like out of left field when I'm just picking up my guitar and I'm gonna learn a cover, or I'm gonna like maybe do something like that, and then I like do like a little riff, and I'm like, I've never heard that, or this is fucking okay, and then I'll run another riff, and I'm like, I need to record these before I get too far, because once you start riffing, the first one you had, you forgot.
Right.
And then you've done 5 more, and you're like, fuck, that other one was way better than these. So I try not to, because I don't want to rip anything off, or I don't want to be too similar.
Yeah.
But I probably earlier that week, without noticing, I probably listened to something, and it gave me a spark just out of, just from, a little bit of memory, kind of whatever. And I don't know, I'll just riff, and whatever happens. Normally when I sit down to write, I'm just like, I'm fucked. But if I'm not trying to do anything, it's gold. I don't know.
Wow. Sick.
I think it's kind of similar, for me as well. Like, when I write stuff, I don't necessarily, I don't listen to something, or when I start writing something, I'm not like, okay, I want it to sound like this specific thing. I think, I don't know. It's like I try to listen to a bunch of like different genres and different kinds of bands, but kind of like at the same time. You know what I mean? That way, I'm pulling in. I like to pull little influences from a bunch of different places. You know what I mean? It's like I was saying earlier with the Dimebag and Jerry Cantrell kind of thing. I like to take little pieces that make, each thing special, and then fuse it together. And then, it changes all the time. Like one week, like for example, this week, I've been jamming a shit ton of Alice in Chains once again. Like driving up here, 'cause I'm from Cincinnati. So driving up here, it was all Alice in Chains, a little bit of AC/DC sprinkled in there. And, but like next week it might be Linkin Park and Korn and Slipknot and Deftones, and
Sick.
the following week it might be Megadeth and whoever. And just whenever I sit down to write something, I think my brain just kind of pulls from one of those moments and puts something together.
That's sick. And Deftones too was a band I never listened to, like wasn't into them. And I went to go see them live because something I like to do, and I try and tell all metalheads or just music fans in general, go see something you think you wouldn't like. Just break that barrier. You're gonna be surprised. And I saw Gojira open. What'd you say, sir? Go on. No, interrupt me in my own show. It's fucking fine. I'll just sit back.
I'm sorry.
From the new guy, I gotta take shit.
It's the phone. I'm sorry.
Whenever you
Dude, never
kept
be
saying
sorry. I'm busting balls. What were you saying?
Whenever you kept saying Diamond Jerry, I thought you meant me for the guitars.
No.
Jerry Cantrell.
Jerry Cantrell.
That hurts my feelings a little bit. I thought you liked my riffs.
But I was just gonna say, like, in agreement to what you just said.
Yep.
That's how I was with Guar. Like,
Nice.
fun fact, I actually saw Guar at Warped Tour back in like 2017, I think. I don't remember, somewhere around there. But I saw them. I knew about him before, and I was like, yeah, this is cool, but I never really listened to him.
Yep.
But then, me and Jerry were hanging out, one night, and he threw on some Gore on the TV, and I was like, damn, this is actually pretty sick,
Oh, that's
Day
so sick.
That's true.
So sick. And Deftones was so fucking heavy when I saw him. And if I didn't go see that, and now I'm a fan. And that's what people got to do. So that's sick. And Gore, that's a big one to fucking become a fan of, like going to see, because I know a lot of people that went to see him and they were just turned off. They were like, this is too fucking much. I don't get it. It's just whatever. And I'd say, like, go put the album on. Just get away from everything. Don't watch a video. Just put the music on and appreciate the music for what it is. So that is so sick that you've expanded your horizon like that for a band like that that's so dynamic. And when you guys write, I ask this of every band, would you rather write, and I'm always shocked, it's kind of 50-50, would you rather sit and think, write, lay down music, or do you want to get out and play? What should you prefer?
I want to get out and play, but that's just me.
I'd rather do an album in a weekend, be done with it, and then go play.
Nice.
Like, just do the whole album.
Well, you can't pick both, though. It's one or the other.
Well, he's doing the album first.
We go record a live album.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's the loophole.
No, I'd rather play live, but also I think it's so cool, like that the fact that we released a full length album was a dream.
Yeah.
And the fact that we did it, because you own so many, and you're like, oh, I'll do that one day. I'll be proud of this. And then when you do it, you're like, fuck, that was the hardest thing I've ever done, but I want to do that again. But
yeah,
so amazing.
I'd say probably like if you had to pick playing live or recording music, I love to record like in a studio. I think it's so fun, but I really love playing live, and I feel like that's kind of like one of the main reasons that we do this. And I don't know, it's hand in hand though, because it's like you want to play live, but you also want to play new music live too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys like playing covers? Because I know that's another question I like to ask. Some people love playing cover songs. Some people fucking can't stand it.
So we do a medley, like, of 4 or 5 songs, just like a minute of each compressed together.
I love that.
And yeah, I think it's more fun that way because you get to see all the different reactions from people in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like we do break stuff. That gets the fucking crowd ridiculously wild. But
Fuel,
yeah.
Banger.
But what do you think, Jerry?
We've done Lady Gaga before. Like we pull from everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes me fucking happy.
To go.
That's sick because Alice Cooper plays
crazy.
Lady Gaga sometimes too, so that's pretty fucking sick. When he plays Born This Way, I fucking lose my shit.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like, being like a heavy metal band or whatever, it's like, some other people will probably be like, oh, that's stupid, or they shouldn't be doing that or whatever. But it's like, dude, we play those songs like Hot to Go and shit like that, and people love it, dude.
Yeah.
People like crazy for it, man.
Strange is cool. I mean, our newest slogan is like, if you're a metal elitist, this band is not for you. But if you want to go listen to a metal band and have a good time, we are literally your band. Like, we will fucking drive to your house and drink beer with you. Listen to your favorite record. We'll call you. Like, we'll fucking.
Sick.
But yeah, it's fun just to fucking I don't know, throw people for a loop.
Yeah.
Like we can. I mean, I like to sound check. Sometimes I'll do South of Heaven.
Nice.
But then I'll also do like Coheed and Cambria's Welcome Home.
Yeah.
They're so similar, but I can manipulate them because people will be like into that Slayer thing. And then my next run's a different band, but it's like literally the same chords. And then I'll go back to South of Heaven. Just because I want to see like, oh, because some people hear Slayer like yourself and go nuts.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw a curveball. Within a second, I'll be in another song, and then I'll be back to Slayer. And it's just the sound check. So people are like, what the fuck is going on? What's wrong with this guy, you know?
Right.
No, that's so sick to hear. And I love all that stuff. That's why I'm also a big Brat fan. I got the fucking tattoo here. Because I love that Liz, she'll play Britney Spears and shit before the show, and she'll do her high kicks, and it's like this. And like you said, some people don't like that, right? There's some metalheads like, oh, this is fucking stupid, and I'm like, we're all stupid if we're into metal, and we like to act stupid. And you're supposed to wear it like a badge here. And I love she does that and then breaks into like brutal fucking grind heavy shit. So I love to hear that dynamic, and I love that you guys really, really do have fun with all of it. Like that's the most important fucking thing. Sick. Oh, that's super sick.
We got to open for Brat.
Yeah.
And it was fucking lit.
Oh, I can't wait to see him again. And they're gonna be Milwaukee Metal Fest as well. And I told them like we're fucking partying this time. I saw him up at New England Metal Hardcore, and that's why I'm liking some of these festivals too. I like to go to places where I see a lot of diverse bands, a lot of different fans. I'm going to Louder Than Life to see fucking Slayer. I can't fucking wait. And there's 5 billion bands there. And it's just going to be great to watch everything from Insane Clown Posse, to fucking Slayer and Gates to Hell and all this fucking shit. And I think the scene needs more of that. So I really respect what you guys are doing. I really think it's a good thing.
Guy, fucking shit over.
Like
the fucking new guy.
Good God, this thing's fucking shook up, bro.
Yeah, fucking shoot it all over him now. Pretend he's a metal mom with me. Just fucking shoot it everywhere. Have no fucking respect for him at all.
My bar's covered in fucking Miller Lite, dude.
No, it's not. It's a closed case. It's behind the chair.
It's fucking new guys.
Oh, I saw some footage of you. You went to an Exodus show. Did Gary Holt recognize you? Is that what happened?
He did. He follows me now on Instagram, and I actually got a DM from him the other day. I fucking lost my fucking mind.
Nice.
And I try his wife Lisa Holt has Women of the Pit podcast. Fucking sick, great people, like just getting to know them. And his daughter Chelsea I do some of the artwork sometimes where I get like a fucking Slayer little guy. She does really sick fucking artwork, and it's really affordable and shit. And that's why I always like the Holtz. I'm like, the Holtz are royalty. They can do no wrong to me. I don't fucking care. Gary can tell me to go fuck myself. I'm like, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Gary, if that's what the order is at the time. I fucking love him.
My boy Dylan gave me his uncle's old tickets, and some of them were signed.
Oh.
And I wanted to ask Gary if this was his autograph because it's an Exodus Suicidal Tendencies ticket.
Damn.
And on the back, it looks like a
that
G.
looks like Gary fucking Holt to me.
And
Shit.
I wanted to DM him and be like, "Is this like?" Because that's pretty cool. There's another one that has Nick Mendez, Glenn Tipton, and Dave Mustaine on it. I believe I've sourced them, but if it is, that's insane.
You should take a picture. You should just take a picture with you of it on Insta and just fucking tag them. That a lot of times they'll see that shit and just get right back to you when it's like stuff like that that's fucking crazy. And I like to just take pictures of myself all the time. So any reason I can find to take a fucking picture of me, I'm gonna take the fucking picture. And that night, that fucking night that he was talking about the video, I'm there. It's fucking Exodus, Dead Heats. It's a fucking violent crowd. There's no barriers. There's Metal Horror Madman fucking followers everywhere. I'm fucking loaded, so I'm like invincible. I'm dropping Slayers the second I walk in there. I'm putting on a fucking show. Everybody's all eyes on me. I need attention 24/7, and I'm fucking just going for it. And they're playing an Exodus, and I'm watching. The coolest shit is my followers are fucking crowd surfing over me, and I'm trying to hold them up, and I'm just like, guys, stop aiming for me to say fucking hi because I'm just going to drop you. I need to save my energy for when he plays Rain and Fucking Blood. And I'm like, I don't know, 7, 8 rows back, and I'm just feeling it. And I'm like, that's song 6. I'm like, I think the next song's Rain and Blood. And all of a sudden, the place turns fucking red. All the red lights come on. You start to hear the raining. the best way one of my followers described me as a lion going through fucking gazelles. I just start fucking parting the fucking seas. I'm literally moving people twice I have no fear of anything. I don't give a shit. The riff starts, I'm in the fucking front, and I start now, you know how loud that shit is. I'm right up front, and I am overpowering the fucking music. And I'm screaming it, and he sees me, and he's doing that. And I knew he's recognized me from like Insta and stuff like that. But to have it in that is my greatest metal moment in my life. Like I don't even I remember it kind of. I like blacked out so much from just experience fucking it. And it got so then they stopped to like start playing the regular song. All the Metal Horror Madman followers start screaming fucking Slayers to a psychotic level. Some chick next to me, I don't know how she survived, screaming. The band just stops. They're just looking around now like, what the fuck is going on here? This hasn't happened yet. And then people told me, like, since I did that, it's happening more and more at shows. It's like, I fucking love that. I'm like, get rowdy again, metalheads. Like, we're supposed to be rowdy, loud, get everybody's attention. Let them know how much we love them. Just when, like, fans see you guys and you mean so much to them and you're out there performing, they could have a horrible day. Things aren't going good in their lives. And there you guys are, having fun, spending time with them. I just really appreciate the way you guys carry yourselves. I really do. Do each of you have a metal moment? Man. Sorry, I'm interrupting. You got to go, Madman, slow down. I'm like, I can't slow down. No, it's trying to fuck all the moms. Like, I'm always in hyper mode, so I don't know how to just back it up.
Oh, you're fine, man.
Yeah, dude, I've been selling tickets for a show next week, and I've been meeting fans at like a Sheets, because we did like a meet and Sheets a couple times where we meet up with fans before shows.
Yeah.
And I sold a bunch of tickets, but like I met up with a fan today, and he found our music. I put it on the back of our car, followed or listened to TruckStop on Spotify.
Love it.
Big letters, can't miss it. And this guy was driving behind me and was like, "Oh, what the fuck's this?" And then he's like, looked you guys up, went home, listened to your album, loved it.
Sick.
Saw you guys a couple months ago. I'm buying tickets now. We're literally talking music for 30 minutes in a Sheets. And he's going to come see us at our headlining show in May.
So sick.
It's just fucking cool as fuck just to be like, I'm doing pictures at a gas station with people, giving them posters for buying shit. And it's just cool. We're doing a birthday party for a fan, his daughter, tomorrow. And they're like, here's the food, here's the layout. We are like literally messages every day how pumped they are.
Amazing.
And it's like, if I told them once, I told them 1,000 times. It's Spinal Tap, then Puppet Show,
Yeah. That's the fucking way it is.
It's just fucking the fans. Like, we played with Last in Line with Vivian Campbell and Vinny Peace from Dio and Sabbath.
Oh,
and
Vinny's one of my favorite drummers of all fucking time. Yeah, I fucking love him.
Yeah, and they were fucking so cool. We were literally 5 feet from them.
Sick.
And, Vivian is slaying Dio fucking solos, like note for note.
Unreal.
And it was like they were playing to a nursing home. Like, we were the only ones yelling. I mean, we were probably, 35 or 40 years younger, but, you get to the show and it's just like, you don't even hear anyone talking.
When I saw Ace Frehley and Slaughter, so I'm turning 48 this fucking month, but the people in that crowd were more like, 60 and plus, and some my age though. And I can't help it at shows anymore. I am a fucking center of attention. I'm fucking yelling because it's not even, I like to joke, my ego, I just love it. I get the high, the energy, the excitement. And it really hurt me watching Ace just slaying these songs and the place is dead. And a couple of times I yelled some shit to make people laugh. I try and get them to just get comfortable. But that crowd was like, and I talk about this a lot in my social media, like, why do you have to get old? Like, I have people that'll come at me and they'll go, oh, he's hollering and yelling. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm a metalhead. What do you want me to do? Wear the fucking button-up plaid shirt with my black coffee, watching murder she fucking wrote? Reading the fucking news. Did they even make fucking newspapers? I don't give a fuck. I don't know. You got to stay relevant. That's why I'm into all the bands. That's why I announced fucking Frog Mallet on stage, right? I need to stay with all the scene, the newest bands. I need to stay with the veteran bands. I want all of it together. I just want everybody going fucking crazy. I want them going crazy, and that's why I prefer a lot of the smaller shows and clubs with the younger people in the scene, and I'm letting them know. One of the many things why people love me, because there's many, but one of the things I hear a lot is we don't have to get old. And I'm like, guys, I'm 48. I have a professional fucking job. If you guys knew my job, you're like, this is fucking, everybody assumes I'm laying fucking bricks every time I hear it. You work on cars, you're laying, I can't fix shit. I don't know how to turn my fucking sink on. My point is, I even bring this to my professional job. If we have a team meeting, I'll be in a fucking, everyone's in business shit. I'll be in a Slayer shirt and I'll be in this fucking beanie. Because my point is, you can't lose who you are. We all get mad when people say metal's a phase. So why let it be a phase? Why let it say, I turned this age, I can't act like this. I can't, I'm 40, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 70. It's not compromising to me. I've been with this stuff forever during the ups and downs when it was dying. It's my whole life. It's everything I know and love, and all the good and bad things that have happened to me. I could tell you an era of music and albums that mean something to that. And it does disappoint me when you see those shows and nobody's doing anything and they're just not having fun. And I go, where did they lose it, right? What was that moment in time where they decided, I'm a grown-up now and I can't have fun anymore? I don't know. Sorry to rant like that, but it bothers me. That's a big bother for me.
Right, man.
It's true, yeah.
I think that like some of that may be to do with just like society nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Society.
The film?
No, like I don't know. Like there's those people out there that if someone's getting loud and moving around and having a good time, blah blah blah. There's always that guy. Who's like, oh, look at that fucking guy, like making fun of him. And it's like, for what? You know what I mean? Dude's out here having a good time. Like,
also, like, you're at a show and you're standing and people are like, what the fuck, man? I can't see.
Oh, that pisses me
Get
off.
up.
That pisses me off. That fucking happened. So, Metallica, I go with this chick. We're up in the fucking, not greatest seats, but they were whatever. And the funniest shit, because, like, I'm up there and he's fucking right in front of me. They turn around to like, thrash! They knew it was the fucking sickest flex ever. Like, it was happening to me. I'm walking in the fucking parking lot, and I get excited about it. It's not a thing where I'm like, look at me, I'm bragging. I love it. I love when I get to meet the people. And I had that happen where, like, people behind, I don't sit. I do not sit at any show. I can't sit. I stand all the time. It could be 4 or 5 bands. I'm crazy. Like, it'll never stop my energy. And someone went to say something, and my followers just fucking lit. It was the funniest shit of all time. And I'd be like, guys, it's okay. I've been around. I'm not fucking offended. But it's obnoxious. That was obnoxious. And the other time was Ace Frehley again. I see Alice Cooper, Ace Frehley. They're coming out. Ace Frehley's popping up everywhere. The universe is connecting us. And I'm sitting there looking at the signs. Sometimes the universe talks to me. I talk back. I'm not crazy. I'm sitting at this show. Alice comes on. I tell you, I start bawling. I'm tearing up. He means so much to me. It's crazy how he's influenced me. And I'm singing word for word. I'm screaming word for word. So fucking sick, Space Ace, the man himself. That's a sick auto. He's got everything. This is my, again, we're connecting on every level. It's like my fucking house of fucking fun over here. And it's so fucking sick.
I guarantee you, Jerry will have a piece of memorabilia for like everything.
Everything. That's what I try and do too. I just like to fucking buy. So fucking sick to see. And Alice gets up there, and I'm singing word for fucking word. Word for word. And there's this fucking obnoxious Karen with her shit-eating fucking husband, 2 fucking douches just staring at me like, how dare you? So, again, I am who I am. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I just turn around, and I'm like, you're coming to a fucking metal show and you want me to shut the fuck up? I'm like, why don't you two shut the fuck up? Wait, you already fucking are because you're old fucking assholes. And they just like huffed at me. And I'm like, I will throw down over this right now. You will not deny me fun at a concert ever. Fucking ever. We have to do an episode where I shut up more and we go through the memorabilia. And we just have you guys pick stuff out.
You'll be here all fucking day.
Reserve a full 24 hours at least.
Dylan first walks into my room. He's like, "What the fuck,
dude? It's like a fucking museum."
Yeah, I need more space, for God's sake. I need way more space.
We ain't knocking down another wall.
We'll take down 2 walls. build another. You know.
That's a load bearing
You
wall.
need to put some shit on the ceilings.
I have shit on the ceiling.
No, I'm saying right here. You got all this space.
I'll say this, just for the hell of it. I'll throw out a cool name, a cool band that should have been way more famous. I think is a top tier band, and it's called Sword. Not the Sword, but just Sword from Canada. You probably know them. 1986, they dropped an album called Metalized,
Yep.
and it's a band from start to finish. And they also did Sweet Dreams, and they dropped a newer album.
I have that original cassette. I'll have to pull out next time we talk.
I messaged, dude, that's badass. I have the CD from Metalized. It was my dad's. I don't have the
Sick.
cover, but I have the disc, which I'm glad I have.
Yeah.
But I messaged Rick Hughes, their singer, because I'm like, I love this guy. Like, this album changed everything for me, like,
amazing,
early on. And I messaged him our song, Party Time in Hell. I was like, hey, man, this is really thrashy. I think you dig it. Please check it out. And he sent me like 3 paragraphs back about the song.
Amazing.
And how much he liked it. And I was just like,
crazy.
It's inspiring to think, someone you listen to as a kid, like an album I should have probably never heard, but it was my dad's. My dad was a metalhead. It's kind of what got me into all of this. And I don't know where I'm really going with that, but hey, I still have that CD. It's probably one of my favorite things I own, just no cover or not, but I bought their live record that they dropped recently, but it's just part of the collection that's just like if people are over, like, you want to hear something really cool you probably never heard that you should have. They fucking toured with Motorhead, like,
it's crazy, and I love that you look into that stuff too, because these bands that should have been huge. I even think of a band like Samson that was Bruce Dickinson was originally with them, but I really love them. The album where he left, and there's a song called "Stealing Away," and it's one of the greatest fucking songs I play. It's not in print anywhere. I had to track down the vinyl. It's on YouTube, and I will just play that thing 10 times in a fucking row, going, "How is this not all over the radio? How is this not there?" And I love that I can keep it alive, and even if I can share it with a couple of people and just go, check that out. And then this stuff with Dickinson, where he's like the song "Earth Mother," I'm like, it's crazy how good that band was, and they just never went anywhere. They just like fucking sat there. So we got to one day, dude. That would be a fun fucking episode. I'll go. You have 27 minutes, so we don't fucking take a whole year. And what we'll do is, let's talk obscure bands. Stuff that you just can't find. Yeah. And a nice fun thing too is to kind of deep dive and see what happened. Sometimes it's just bad luck. That scene was so competitive. It was impossible. For every band that made it, I think they said 1,000 didn't back then. And then other times, right, it's addictions, it's a death, it's lack of motivation. You guys are out there killing it right now. What can we expect? You guys are on tour, correct?
Yeah.
So we have the tour for this year. Let's talk quickly about the dates coming up, what you guys are doing, where to go see you, upcoming music, all that fun stuff. And then when we wrap up, definitely want to invite you back on for sure. Real people, love the conversations. Incredible.
Hell yeah.
Jerry, take it away.
You're the dates guy.
Yeah, he's the dates guy.
I got the dates right here. I'm not looking on my phone. I totally have them memorized.
Yes.
Just from memory.
He's a real metalhead.
It's the You Better Run tour, which, if you don't know, is our newest music video on YouTube. You can find on Spotify, on all streaming. TruckStop's You Better Run tour. We kick it off next Friday. We are here locally at the Lost Anchor in Vienna, West Virginia.
Local home.
Which is Friday, April 18th. April 26th. It's a Never mind. May 12th.
Never mind.
We're recording that day. Sorry. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh, new song, maybe?
New song in the works?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. May 12th, we are in Morgantown, West Virginia, the Art Bar with Brutality. And it is, sorry.
That's a Monday, actually. We didn't expect the dates, so we're out of sorts.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't have to keep going. Where can we direct everyone to get the dates? Instagram, website.
You can go to our Instagram. You can go to our Facebook.
Yep.
It's all over.
Yeah.
And
One
what's
of the
it?
first things you'd see on
And
there.
they need to put in TruckStop Band, right?
Yeah.
Because
So
you can get some
Monday,
confusion
May
out
12th, we're in Morgantown, West Virginia Art Bar. May
Sick.
24th, we are headlining in Marietta, Ohio at the Adelphia Music Hall. May 31st, we're at the Grog Shop in Cleveland. June 20th and 21st, we are in Norton, West Virginia. We are playing
Nice.
Rimrocks, and it is the coolest
Oh yeah.
unknown festival
Yeah.
in West Virginia that
Nice.
everyone should attend.
Red Rocks is fucking sick.
It's a 2-day fest. It's at my buddy's house.
DM
and-
me if you remember, even if right when we get off here, because I'll do a promo for it. I'll do a promo
Okay.
video. Let's
Dude,
get the word out.
please.
Yep.
June 27th, we're in Pittsburgh at Jurgos with Slaughter.
Sick.
June 28th, we're at Court Street Grill in Pomeroy, or just Court Grill. July 19th, we're at the Space Bar in Columbus. August 8th, we are playing downtown Parkersburg PKB, which is at Point Park. And October 5th, we are doing Rock the Valley in New Martinsville, West Virginia, which is a festival. So
I don't remember all those dates.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go to our
And,
Instagram and our Facebook, and you can find all those. So you don't have to listen to all that. Figure it out.
Right. December
Sick.
25th, we start our tour with Metallica.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Perfect.
sick.
That's probably going to help you guys get more traction, I think. If you could get a couple
I
of
think
gigs.
so.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. They're pretty good.
Yeah. They're an up and coming local band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do big things.
They'll have some things. And you guys are going to become bigger and bigger. And I love the whole vibe of everything. I really do. And like you said, you got the tour going on, all different venues, sick stuff, great music out there. Everyone go check it out. Go deep dive. Go watch their social media. It's a good fucking time. If you like the Madman, which I know you do, you're going to love all their stuff. Genuine people. I love the whole vibe of this podcast. I thought you guys did a fucking sick banger job. I think we could talk for fucking hours and hours. And those are the type of people I like to be around. People that don't want to conform to everything, not afraid to have fun, get loud at concerts. You guys will never change either. This is the fucking way you are. It's been a fucking pleasure. We got to have you back on. You guys did
Absolutely.
fucking awesome. And I want everyone to go check them out because this band's just fucking ready. They're just ready to fucking explode. And I like bands that have fun and a good time and are good people. And that's what the scene needs to be about. Thanks for stopping by today. We'll definitely be in touch.
Thank you.
Don't forget to thrash fucking tonight.
Fucking yeah.
Fucking slay! Guys, that was sick. That was a
Hell
real
yeah.
fun time. I'm going to bump your
yeah.
episode up for sure because I really like the vibe of that.
Thanks, man.
That was a
Yeah.
great time.
Dude, I appreciate you so much, man. It's been cool to be friends on these platforms.